Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Pickle Designs. Today I have an unboxing of the June Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jesse James Beads. If you'd like to see what's inside this beauty, then just keep on watching. So before we open this box, there's a couple of details here. And Jesse James Beads provides a $5 flat rate shipping per box for all US subscribers. But if you pay in advance for 12 months, then you get free shipping. For our international folks, there's $15 flat rate shipping per box, and then each box aims to include an exclusive collection, about 8 to 10 items retailing $79, and the subscriber cost, depending on how long you sign up for, is between $39 to $49 per box. So let's open her up. And this month's theme is Octopus's Garden. It has a really cool orange octopus on the front. Looks like they're doing a little sea lawn maintenance there. And then we have what is inside for this box. And I think we're just going to go through. I'm just going to pick out things and then we're going to go through it. So let's bring it down. Okay, the first item that I have are these octopus charm pairs. They honestly look more like little squids to me, but look how cute. They're like little enameled octopus charms. Those are super cute. Let's see what we got here. We have queen parrotfish, and these are enamel bead set. This is an enamel bead set, and it looks like you have 3 pairs in here. Ooh, do you see the detailing on this one? This one looks like a mother of pearl, like checkerboard pattern. If you can see that, I'm gonna bring it a little closer. And then we have these cute little fishes. And then like, almost like a sea plant, sea flower. And these colors are just really cool. The flower is pretty hollow, so you could actually make like a tassel with that. It would be nice to make some tassel with like maybe some silver chain. Look at that. Those are cute. Next up is this blue ringed octopus, and this is a bead strand. Let's see. And it says mini bead strand, and this looks like abalone shell. And I love it. They're so smooth. It looks like maybe coated in resin, so it's not, you know, it's like a natural looking material, but it's covered in resin, so it makes it really nice and smooth. And the opalescent just shine of mother of pearl, of opal, of Ethiopian opal, of abalone. I just love that. What else? Ooh, look at this guy. This is a sea turtle reef bead strand. Look how chunky. This is her in all of her glory. This definitely leans like green toned. And the middle bead is so cool. It's a sequin bead, and it's got giant bead caps. And then we've got some glass beads that look like little flower detailing, like little flower buds right here. And then we've got some like sandy, glittery type beads here. And that's a very cohesive strand. I really want to find something special to do with this guy. Just so big and bold. But I always like how their strands are put together. That's why I have, like, I buy the Softflex companion strands to their bead boxes, and they're made by Jesse James Beads, and I just like how they look. I mean, I feel like the design already looks really good. Another bead strand here, and this one is in Whirlpool. And look at these milky, opalescent, moonstone looking glass like baguettes here. Got some nice little metallic beads, and then you have like just a very light like tanzanite AB color crystal here, and then you've got some light purple glass drops here with a very angular faceting on them, and then you've got these tiny little cream beads there, and that's really cute. I feel like putting the baguettes together themselves, kind of like in a bracelet with just like little spacers in between, make that like the focal of a bracelet. We'll see what we do with those. I love these little cuties. Look, this is an ombre strand, and this is Kelp Forest is what it's called. Ombre glass bead strand, and you get a lot of beads here. These strands are probably at least a foot long, and you get 3 of them. And I'm really curious to see how small those holes are, and it'll kind of limit what we can do with them. But I want to keep the ombre as it is because I really enjoy that, and it works well with these colors as well in the little enamel charm pack. So that's a really cohesive theme they've got going. This one is really fun. I like the last one too, the wildflower box that I got, but I'm definitely loving this one. So this one is Chain Reaction, and this is a bead strand here, and it's got little crystals on it and little metallic details on here. They look like little squiggles, and I've never had access to their Chain Reaction, I don't think, so this will be the first time for me to use it. But they definitely have some like deep sea color looking crystals on this chain, so it should be really cute. Might be able to even use it as part of the tassel. Okay, and then last up, it looks like we have 3 bead mixes. So I guess we'll just go smallest to largest. And so we'll start with Jellyfish Fields. Let's see here. Look at this little teeny bead mix. Let me go ahead and sort this guy, and I'll be right back. So first up, we get 6 of these like little jellyfish beads. It definitely looks like a lamp work because there's like a metallic like core to it with this delicious little blue coating, blue crystal coating. And those are really cute. They just look like little teeny jellyfishes to me. We got 4 of these light blue pearls. We've got a bunch of these little like faceted table cut polka dot beads is what I kind of call them. And those are tiny. Then we have this really unique color here. It's like a frosted wheat colored glass, and they're in like a triangle kind of trapezoid type shape here. Definitely like rounder towards the bottom and narrow towards the top. And then we have these beautiful little opal beads here, opal little rondelles. And then my favorite bead out of the mix here, these little teeny green, almost like rectangle tube beads. So they're not round tubes, they're more of the squared off beads. And I don't know why I like these so much. It kind of reminds me of grass, but I honestly do like these all mixed up. If we were to take the lampwork beads out, I do like this mix, and maybe even the pearls, keep those off to the side. I really like this color story here. Kind of reminds me of like shimmering sands with like seaweed that's washed up on shore. So I think I definitely want to do something in this color palette for sure. This next bead mix is called Saltwater Kisses, and you can already tell that it's jam-packed with beads. So, whoa. Oh, I'm really loving that purple. I normally don't like purple beads because the purple, like I said, is not really like the purple that I like that normally comes out of these beads, but I am loving this like really light purple that they got going on here. So I am going to sort this little guy out here, and then we'll check out what we got. First off, we have 6 different tassels here, so we have 3 pairs, and I actually kind of like them bunched up like this. And so maybe I can try to make a pendant with this, to where the top part of the pendant is this bunch of flowers with a lot of stuff hanging down. That's kind of the idea that I'm getting from these tassels. Then we have some like resin acrylic beads here, and I know exactly what I want to do with these. I received some of these in a different mix a while ago in a different color. And let me just pull one of those out right now because I see it on my work table here. And so this one was in like, it's a smaller one, but it was in like a purple tone, a red tone right there. And I made some really cool earrings, and I think I sold those, so maybe we'll have to make a little sister for it. So I love those. Then we've got like some faceted like square beads, and these are so super shiny. They're just giving like that light vitriol over maybe like a blue toned glass kind of vibe on here, and there's a bunch to play with there. You could easily make a bracelet out of that. We've got some marguerite beads in a really pretty purple. We've got a bunch of these silver tone bead caps here, just like little flowers, little detailing there, and they're not shiny, they're actually kind of matte. These drops are actually really stunning. Normally, like, I can see that there is a coating on them, but it looks like a very natural, it just looks like a very sparkly crystal. Like, whenever you get a high grade crystal, it just has its own shine, and these do a very good job of mimicking that, and they're just so pretty. You can see how they're shining in the camera. This next bead is in that same color kind of palette that we were seeing in this little bead mix here, so I'm definitely gonna combine those, I think, because it's kind of like that wheat color that we were looking at before. We've got some crystal AB rhinestone spacers here, and this looks to be a 6mm. Then we have some aqua rondelles, and this is in like an indicolite color, if you're familiar with that. And then we've got a lot of these metallic, just dragon scale looking spacers here, and they definitely go very well with those acrylic beads, those acrylic like rhinestone looking beads there. So that's a perfect match. But all together, they just look so pretty. I'm really loving that that purple with the teal. I think it really works really well. Last up, we have the Mariana Trench bead mix here, and when I think about that, you know, a trench of any sort, but basically deep sea, you're thinking of those deep, rich colors. Honestly, if I'm being honest about the ocean freaks me out. Just a little, just a little, because there's so much down there, you know, like what is hanging out down there, you know? It's crazy. But yeah. So I'm loving these rich tones. It's kind of like this mix, but at night. Are you kind of getting those vibes? Like, this is the bright one with the sunshine, and like the sun is like shining off the greens and all that. And then now you're like, oh, I'm down below the surface. I don't know how I'm getting out. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize this beauty, and we'll see what we got. All right, let's start with the green, because you know I want to. And this is a true emerald color. Emerald in terms of the crystal colors that we're familiar with Preciosa and He Who Must Not Be Named, right? And so those are really pretty. We have a 2-hold, this is an octagon bead here. And then we have some really cool shells here as spacer beads, and I really want to fight the urge to patina these in different color, probably like a lavender paint. We have, now I guess this is more of a rhombus, other than the beads that I showed you before, but this is like a true tanzanite purple. We have got a little silver coin spacer with a little bit of like dimpling on it. I got 3 of these large disco beads with a shiny finish on them. I got 5 of these smaller ones with a half coat on the one side that's purple, as you can see there. Then I've got some of these, it looks to be like a 5mm bicone and a purple-ish, like almost maroon wash. We've got a bunch of these little pearls here. Yep. I don't have that color purple in a pearl, so that's a good addition. We have these really unique bead caps, and I really want to put these at the bottom of a head pin and make like custom head pins, because I feel like that's kind of what it looks like to me, but I could be crazy. And then these kind of, I think they're a true, it looks black to me, but it's definitely like giving me the really like deep ocean vibes. But this is like a step cut. This is almost like an Asher cut if you're looking at like a diamond. And then we've got like this, I think this is my favorite bead out of this little mix here, because it's just different. There's like, it's just a little unusual, and I think this would make a perfect like beaded link. And so I've got ideas just bouncing around in my brain for this one. All right, everybody, so this is what we got in the June 2024 Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jesse James Beads. And it is such a fun theme this month. I think my favorite item out of this whole box is this mix right here. So that Saltwater Kisses mix, because the tones in this one match our bead strands here. If you want to go more of a lavender route, you can use this bead strand. You can use these little micro beads. It all goes together. Even the chain reaction here, you're pulling tones out of that, and it's just so lovely. I'm also just in love with these little cuties right here. But let me know in the comments what your favorite piece out of this box was, and if you received the box yourself, how you like it. And if you'd like to pick this up for yourself, you'd like to try out a Jesse James subscription, you can use the code SPACE10 for $10 off any subscription plan from Jesse James Beads. So I'm going to get to work on some projects to show you guys for this box. But until the next one, you guys, I hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.